Children are the most helpless victims in all of this. So a lot of bad policy decisions, a lot of the infrastructure that we lack, adults can take some responsibility for that. But children are born blameless into this world. And if we as a society allow them to perish just because there's no money or there wasn't a doctor, we have failed. We have failed as a civilized society.
I dreamt of building a hospital which is charitable, which does virtually everything free. But very soon I realized that charity is not scalable. But good business principles are scalable. Then I embraced the business model.
In 1989, so that makes it more than 25 years ago, Dr. Shetty moved from England, where he was practicing in the Guy's Hospital. He's a cardiac surgeon there. He moved to Calcutta, which is, at that point of time, one of the poorest of the big cities in India. And he would see maybe 100 patients every day. They would come, he would describe their problem and say, "You need surgery." The next day, not even one or two would show up. At that point, he didn't understand why patients who knew they needed heart surgery weren't turning up for it. He called them up and asked them, and they said, "No, we simply cannot afford the surgery."
Universal healthcare is not something which has been easily provided by any government of any rich country. So in order to get that goal of universal healthcare, everybody has to pitch in, be it private, be it public, or anything in between.
Whatever healthcare in all over the world, it is different. The health delivery is different. It should not be that. It has to be changed. And to change that, no, you need some messiah or somebody who thinks differently. Not fight with the world, but go along with them and change it. It needs to change, and it will change.
He was planning to set up an organization in Bangalore in 1997. At that time, cardiac surgery was very elitist, and one could charge whatever you wanted because there were only very few surgeons who did good work. He chose to take a different path.
He realized that it doesn't matter, if you build a huge hospital, it doesn't matter if you have the best equipment, the best medicines, the best doctors. If patients cannot pay for it, then there is no point. So we created such a large hospital and put in world-class practices because we want to lower the cost of healthcare and make it affordable to the common man. Dr. Shetty, my father, started this hospital 15 years ago with the goal of never having to turn away a patient for lack of money. He believes that if a solution is not affordable, it's not a solution.
What people want is not something free. What they want is for us to give them something what they can pay, what they can afford to pay. So essentially, in this hospital, we have a package for every pocket. When rich people come, they pay the premium charges, get the operation done. When poor people come, they pay whatever they have, and rest of the money we organize it.
How much you can arrange? Pardon me?
It will how much?
It will cost you around 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs.
We have not so much money.
Tell me how much you can arrange, how much money you have brought.
We can arrange approximately 30 to 40,000.
Only 30 to 40,000.
Yeah. We have brought only this.
You have brought only 30, 40,000?
Yeah.
Oh, who told you that you can get the operation done with that amount, small amount?
No. I don't have any guess.
The conventional wisdom is that, fine, you have no choice, you have to come to us, we should charge a lot of money for this. That is what Dr. Shetty is trying to break. He's trying to break the idea that money is required for healthcare. The price of giving surgery doesn't depend on the price of oil or steel or a limited commodity. It just depends on people. And we have 1 billion people here. We have the ability to train doctors for the whole world. And Dr. Shetty is trying to give the example that healthcare is the way forward for us. And we can be a poor country. You can live in a slum, but you can still get world-class healthcare. You can afford it. So in that, he is a hero for the industry, for proving that this can happen.
कत टका अच्छी आपके पास? हैं? आपका सर्जरी के लिए 1,70,000 है टोटल पैकेज. आपके पास कितना है? $1,000. उतना ही है. So 170 में 60 देने तो बाकी है 1,10,000 रुपीस बाकी है.
ज़रूरत हो तो हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं हमारे देश से.
कितना दिन होगा? बच्चे को आज एडमिट होने का है ना. तो आप एक ही $1,000 देना सकता है.
I can remember this story of a patient who came in and he had 500 rupees with him and he needed replacement of the aorta. And Dr. Shetty accepted him for surgery and he did the operation. And as he was recovering in the intensive care unit, the patient's mother came up to me and said, I think you're doing a lot for my son. I want to pay you another 100 rupees. Which for her meant a lot. You know, they're daily wage workers who, for them, 100 rupees is a lot of money.
Hi， 我係卡通龍，等我哋一齊學彈音樂啦！你自己創作一首歌，或者聽一聽我哋已經有嘅歌曲啊！
In India, children are treated like God. We always talk with respect with children because they are so pure. They are like blessing from God.
They're innocent. They speak their mind. When they are happy, they smile. When they are unhappy, they cry. And they develop heart problem for no fault of theirs. I operate on large number of patients who have developed blockages in the heart because they drank like fish and smoked like a chimney. These children have not done anything wrong. So we feel that if we can do something and relieve their agony, and operating on them and treating them is the most joyful experience.
Oh, it's adoration. Whenever we go to prayer to church, temple, and there get something, tip and flower, etc. etc.
This hospital is, not like other hospital. It is, service. Even in ashram, you do service to humanity. So I thought this is the best place.
उनका नाम सुष्मिता दत्त, हम असम से आया। वो बेबी का हार्ट का प्रॉब्लम था, इसीलिए अभी यहाँ आके अच्छा ही लगा और अभी तो वो ठीक हो गया बेबी। अच्छा ही लगा, वो बच्चा तो ठीक है, खुशी हुआ हम 12 फरवरी 12 फरवरी हाँ अच्छा लगा। सब सिस्टर डॉक्टर हॉस्पिटल अच्छा लगा हमको बहुत।
आपको यहाँ कुछ पैसा पे करना पड़ता है? नहीं ना, फ्री है सब आपका बच्चे का सर्जरी।
अगर हमको मौका मिले तो हम जरूर उनसे मिलेंगे।
हाँ मिलेंगे, तो आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
बच्चे के बारे में यही पूछूंगा, इसको बीमारी के बारे में।
मतलब उनको धन्यवाद देना?
हाँ धन्यवाद भी देगा।
She is my son. Age is 1 year 4 months, and she has one spot in heart and any breathing problem. So whenever I listen about Dr. Shetty, he is a god. So I coming here, and also he's told me, sir, I have one child. Please help me, give me opportunity. Actually, I am coming from West Bengal, India also, coming from West Bengal, and far away from here, I told Dr. Shetty, I have also capacity 1 lakh. I have no money, sir. Dr. Shetty told me, no problem, I am here. Before some time I told you, I have not seen God. What is the type of God? But today, really, God, what is the God I have seen? Dr. Devi Shetty.
কি হল পড়ে গেছে সব এইফালে ধুনু মা ধুনু মা Papa, làm giúp nó đừng nghĩ vui rồi nào. Ấy. Our patients are
I've started working with Dr. Shetty when he was confining himself to the operating room and staying back in the hospital, sleeping in the hospital to look after the post-operative children. And I've been walking with him when he moved into the greater picture of healthcare for the country. Sometimes when we go with him to meet someone else outside, we realize how important he is. Because he's with us all the time, we don't see the magnitude of that. I've seen people stand in line to meet him, which included health ministers of other countries. And even today, I can tell him, see, there is someone whom I'd like you to meet. That may be a high school student who wants to just come and say hello to him and want to say that I met Dr. Shetty. He would always welcome that. He would never say no to meeting anyone. That is a great sign of humility in a person who's reached this level.
For me, it is more of a divine experience. You know, some satisfaction I get. Many times when I'm feeling low or something, I just go in the evening and stand. I say, why you have come? No, I'm just wishing you good evening and all. He knows maybe, you know, I'm feeling. He said, no, everything will be all right. And then I try to find out. Many of my colleagues also do that. First few years, Dr. Shetty had to go to Calcutta because there were many patients who would wait for him. So he would come in the morning and then go to the airport. When we entered the hospital, we would feel emptiness in the hospital. I'll be surprised, why did I feel like that? And then sometimes I discuss with my colleagues. She said, even I felt like that. Then later in the evening, we know that the hospital, Dr. Shetty is not there. His aura was so strong, you know. It used to be filled, the whole hospital.
I would like to be known only as a heart surgeon, as a doctor who loved operating on the heart, and I would like to remain as a heart surgeon throughout my life. I feel that's where I belong. The moment I am with the patient, with the chest open, with the heart in front of me, there is a strange language. I communicate with the heart and the heart communicates with me. I am very unhappy with the way policies of this world are created, including my own country. All the problems of healthcare is predominantly because professionals like us, doctors like us, to protect our job, protect our salary, protect our status, create councils, guilds, clubs, and we ensure that outsiders do not get in. It is not very difficult for people to become doctors. It is not that hard to become a heart surgeon. But there are so many barriers for people from entering that there are very few doctors who are available. In the process, we are precious, and in the process, we are called gods. We are really not gods. We are like anybody else. We had the privilege of getting access to the training. It's my privilege. Anytime, whenever you are free, you come. Okay? Okay. Thank you. All the best.
Dr. Shetty had to start reinventing the whole process of cardiac surgery in order to make it affordable. Then it was mostly in terms of trying to bring down the cost of the operation and increase the volume. Initially started, we were doing about 2 or 3 cases a day. At that time, Dr. Shetty used to tell us that one day soon we will be doing 30 operations a day. I can't say that I believed him then, but I do see that happening now.
Okay? All right? Not to worry, you'll be fine. Okay? Thank you.
3 months I want to continue.
3 months later, you continue with the same medicines and come back after 5 months. Okay? Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
This is Devi Shetty from the
Brillant, you met them?
Yeah.
Brillant?
Head of Emergency Medicine.
Okay. Hi.
And this is Ria Begum in our Department of Emergency Medicine. This is Michael Trusami from RTI.
Ah, okay. Fine.
Actually,
Please come, please. This is the pediatric cardiac ICU. Yeah, you can. From here till that end, there are 12 babies. They all had a heart operation.
Wow.
They can be 1 day old, 2 days old, 10 days old. Yeah.
Wow.
By weekend, all these areas will get packed with the babies. We have 9 children here and the 9 on the other side. So we can go up to 80 children on this floor. You know, the working class and poor families, bulk of the money goes for the breadwinner's life. Yeah.
Okay.
Children come next.
Come next. And perhaps boy before girl.
Yeah. Yeah. When the hospital was created, the family had only one condition, that children belong to the society. They are not owned by the family. So we can't differentiate between Indian kids and the foreign kid. We treat all of them alike, yeah, whether they have money or no money. If they come here, in the last 14 years since the hospital started, we have never refused a single child who requires a heart operation. Yeah.
and you said, I think you said that about 40% of the patients are paying, and then you can subsidize the other 60%?
60% in the sense, it's not free.
Okay.
They pay some money, but rest of it is topped up by the trust.
Okay, or by these sponsors?
Yeah, there are many agencies. Yeah.
So it's trying to fit all the different financings together to cover your costs.
Yeah.
your surgeons on salary? Is that how you think? And is there
They
a
are
lot of
full-timers.
competition to attract them because of the high salaries they can make elsewhere?
Oh yeah, they can make lots of money outside. But we have virtually 0% attrition.
Because you attract and select the
No,
right kind.
we work 14 hours a day, and we work 6 days a week. So the people who come here are slightly eccentric. So they can't work anywhere else, yeah.
So for them, it's more than just the money and the salary.
Yeah. See, they can choose to do, like, one person does only valve repairs. He doesn't want to do anything else. Another person wants to do only bypass, you know. They can choose to do whatever they want to do.
Most of the surgeons were very hard to work with 20 years ago. In the sense, there would be a lot of yelling at the juniors, and it would be really, really difficult with them. Dr. Shetty was a gentleman right from the start. So as a junior surgeon working with him, he always held our hands and helped us to move forward. When you look at various organizations, some places you go there because you have to do a job in order to make a living. This is a place where we go home to sleep, come here to live.
Please come. I wanted you to see the software we have developed. Yeah, we have looked at the your software. In US you have Sarnas and Epics and all kinds of software. We wanted to build something big, but we never thought it will be so big. Essentially, if you ask me whether I thought I will reach this level and do all this, now we have created 29 hospitals across India and outside India. Honestly speaking, I never thought it will happen. But I always knew we will do something big. We believe that India will become the first country in the world to dissociate healthcare from affluence. We believe India will prove to the world that the wealth of the nation has nothing to do with the quality of healthcare its citizens can enjoy.
Is that data then used for research or quality improvement?
We are in the process now. Yeah, we are just, it's the, our biggest handicap is getting the data and publishing and trying to, yeah.
I am from Iraq, Baghdad, because not any hospital of Iraq good. Dual Arabic not good for any medicine of treatment of any people. therefore I am left the Arabic area and come to the India. Many my people in Iraq come to Naryana and good work in abdomen and pericardia, good work. My baby hot and abdomen not good and liquid in the my body. Therefore we touch العملية الجراحية أو not, I don't know. This is my baby, Sarah.
The biggest problem, I would say, is that there are a lot of very well-meaning aid organizations that come, fly their doctors in, they do procedures, and then they fly back out. But it's not a sustainable model. Everyone has so much good intention, and they come in with so much help. They give money, they give doctors, they give medicines. But all of that gets spent. Nothing lasts. Nothing is being built. Fortunately, it was the trap that India managed to escape 20 years ago. A lot of our doctors moved back to India and set up and built these large institutions. What that country needs is institutions, colleges, schools to train the local people. And so if you build a great hospital and very good medical schools, thousands of people will join and yearn to work in that place. And soon they'll be self-sustaining.
Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. What's your name? 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 I am Praveen. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Amir Khan.
I wasn't one of those outstanding students. I was good, maybe around top 10% or 15% in the class. I wasn't the topper, but I am still very competitive. Yes. As a kid, I wanted to be the strongest kid in that part of the world. So when I was in medical school, I took up bodybuilding. I used to build big muscles. Then I took up martial art, karate, and I loved it. Martial art teaches you to focus. When you are punching with your hand, you can break a lot of things. It's all because of the focus. And that's what is required. Anything you want to do, you focus. Once you focus, amazing things can be done.
Santosh C.R.
All those 50 children you have seen came today because they are from poor families. They can never dream of becoming doctors. We want them to become doctors. So we are getting a commitment from them when they are 13-year-old, 14-year-old, that they will become doctors. We give them money, we mentor them, we will eventually take them to the entrance of the medical college. But they have to work hard. And I know they will work hard. They will become outstanding doctors.
Right now we haven't done anything, you know. We
No,
have done
nothing,
the
just
yeah. So best thing is to stop it, and we'll just ignore that part. We only take care of the bypass. Yeah, I would recommend him to go home. Because if he goes home, you know, you stop all these anticoagulants.
Is there a lot of people sometimes bothering you in your lunch just to ask you?
Yeah, his door is open, 2 doors, so they can come anytime.
Private life when you're in your hospital is...
No private life. People don't need an appointment to see me. They can come anytime.
You see, what has happened, the society has degraded itself to such a low level, you do little bit of, you offer a little bit of help, a little bit of support and some kindness. They think you are like God. Whatever I am trying to do is what I am supposed to do. And if I didn't do it, that is not right. In my country, every 10 minutes, a pregnant lady dies during childbirth. A pregnant lady is not a patient. Pregnancy is not a disease. She shouldn't be dying.
Why you weren't maybe going to a bit of politics, even though maybe a consultant for politics, or maybe you already are.
I am advising. I do have some role in government, but I don't know what I will do in the future. I have no idea. But one thing for sure, I know I will never become a politician. मेरा हाथे चार्टो प्रॉब्लम अच्छी, हाँ हाथे भीतर एक बड़ा फूटो अच्छी, फूटो बंदो करबे, जन्म दिखे वाल्व डैमेज होएगा अच्छी, वाल्व रिपेयर करबो, मेन होस पाइप रॉन्ग साइड है अच्छी, ये डाइवर्शन करबो, एक ने मसल ब्लॉक अच्छी, मसल ब्लॉक सब काटबो। आमी डॉक्टर कॉलिन जॉइंटली उनर ऑपरेशन करबे, हमारा टीम अच्छी, आमी तक भी ऑपरेशन चला है, यस। और कोनो प्रश्न आमी सब करबे तुम्हें चिंता। You saw the last couple with the baby, and you could see the emotions. This baby on the mother's lap has a complex heart problem. He requires an open heart surgery, which is a very risky operation. If I tell them that the operation is going to cost $1,000, which they don't have, if they come up with $1,000, I can save the child. If they don't have $1,000, they're going to lose the child. So effectively, I have put a price tag on the child's life. The value of the child's life is $1,000. This is what I do from morning till evening, putting price tag on human life. Because in our country, patients have to buy the healthcare. They buy rice, they buy kerosene, they buy healthcare. In your country, you're all very lucky people. Your government spends 8%, 12% of the GDP on healthcare. Our government doesn't have that kind of money to spend. So this is the situation in India, in all the Asian countries and African countries. From morning till evening, the doctors are constantly putting price tag on human life. Now, if you ask me, what is the motivation to do all these things to reduce the cost? This is the motivation. How are you? Hello, sweetie, sleeping? Second, let us sleep. No, don't. Okay. Okay. I would like you to get a CT scan, then we will decide about the timing of operation. Okay. Operation is inevitable. We will see whether we want to do the operation now or 1 year later. Okay?
Right now he's saying like the operation is very must. I mean, and last time he's the only person he was saying you can wait for 2-3 years and that.
We'll see. We'll get the CT scan, then we take it.
But she's fine, na?
She will be okay, not to worry. By the grace of God, she'll be fine, not to worry. Okay?
What about if अगर ऑपरेशन करना भी पड़े तो कुछ रिस्क फैक्टर नहीं है ना?
आप चिंता नहीं करना, हम सब परीक्षा करने के बाद डिसाइड करते हैं. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Okay?
Yeah. Because I have full belief, I have faith on Dr. Shetty. That is the reason from all the way from Mumbai I came here to meet Dr. Shetty. Because I heard so, and I have searched on the internet also. He's the best. Well, my dad says he's God. So I think he can do miracle for my daughter. There are so many doctors in the Mumbai, but no one is like him. It's different.
But we'll do our best. I'm sure by the grace of God, everything will be fine.
I don't know about God, but I have full faith on him. So that's matter for me.
What's the name of your daughter?
She's Nishtha. Right.
Thank you, thank you. A typical child I operate is a little baby who's very, very blue. We tell the mother that the baby requires an operation. We take the child to the operating room. We finish, we close the hole, we repair everything. 4 hours later, child is in the ICU. And we invite the mother to see the child. And the mother looks at the baby and looks at us and says, "This is not my baby." Then we tell her that it is your baby. Then she will look at the baby again, touch the baby, and he was very dark, now he's pink. Then we tell her that that was his original color, he was dark because of the problem. Then she looks at your eyes and says, "Will he always remain like this?" Then we tell her that he's going to always remain like that. Okay. ठीक है. Chocolate kabe? ठीक है. Busha, chocolate kabe? Chocolate kabe. और एकटा काबे? ना. ठीक है. এখন মেরা কন্ডিশন ভালো আছি কিছু স্পেশাল ট্রিটমেন্ট দরকার নাই ঔষধে চলে সিলাই ভালো আছি চিন্তা করবে না within our lifetime you will find that everyone on this planet will have access to high tech healthcare with dignity ঠিক আছে ওকে থ্যাংক ইউ থ্যাংক ইউ ঠিক আছে ভালো থাকবে আমি এক বছর পরে দেখব ঠিক আছে ওকে থ্যাংক ইউ Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. I'm getting cupped up and I'll be in the operating.
What I learned from him, there will be 4 patients and relatives. The patient mother will ask one question. The same question will be repeated by father. Same question will be repeated by uncle. But he will answer the same repeating. He will never say, "I have answered already." He will repeat 10 times. And then he'll ask, "Do you want anything else to know?" And when he is asking this, sometimes he is waiting to go for the flight to catch. And people are just waiting. But he will be waiting, yes. And absolutely no hurry, nothing. Everybody, we are supposed to achieve that live in the moment.
Now I've been watching him in several forums across the world where he's been the keynote speaker and talking about healthcare for the whole world and how things can be simplified. If he had remained a surgeon, what would have been the difference? He probably would have been one of the best surgeons in the country who is doing 2 or 3 operations in a day. But today, with the same kind of philosophy, we are able to do 30 operations. not all by him, but with the same philosophy. And if you extend it to the rest of the organization, we do 12% of the cardiac surgeries done in the whole country. So if he had remained a surgeon, he would have achieved very much less than what he's achieved today.
I'm a salesman. My child suffering heart disease. My close friend told me that Shetty is a god. Please, you go there. So I'm coming here. And after 7 days, my child is very okay and laughing here and there. My daughter is coming on my lap, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
Our dream is to build large hospitals in Africa, because we believe that Africa really requires good quality health care at an affordable price. One day I would like to settle down in Africa and retire in Africa. This is my dream at some point of time, when I am much older.
L'ONG Projet Imagine, dont le but est d'inspirer pour agir, ne vit que par vos dons. Pour continuer à être informé avec espérance, soutenez-nous. Faites un don sur www.leprojetimagine.com.